If you keep getting plug nozzles over and over and over again, and you don't know where the hell to go, you're probably not doing this one thing that will make your life a lot easier. As we all know, if we have a plug nozzle, it will really put a damper on our printing process. So I'm going to show you how to unplug and do a cold pull on this printer right here. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my settings here and the axis and temp. I'm going to turn the motor off so I can reach in and grab my head and move it to the front. I'm going to take off my top here, as well as my front cover, so you can actually see what you're working with. Technically, you can push the clog out through the extruder, but I'm going to take my extruder off so I don't damage my gears. To take off the extruder, it's only 3 screws. It's this one, and the one on the side here. And then all you have to do is pop off your extruder. I do like to start with my no clogger tool, so I'm going to start by heating up the nozzle to 260 degrees. And moving this to the front, you see I have easy access down the top of it. And I'm just going to put my no clogger tool right into the nozzle, and I'm going to push out the filament that's inside the nozzle. So you see it comes out real easy. That's going to push out your plug. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my no clogger tool, and I'm going to do something called a cold pull, which is extremely easy to do. All you're going to need is an old piece of filament. I use some old PET G here, and I'm going to manually push this into it until my color changes. So you see I've got black, and I'm pushing in red. All right, so now that I've got the red in there, I'm going to turn off my heating element. I'm just going to go to 0. Now that that's cooling off, I'm going to continue to push this while it cools down, and it's going to get harder and harder the cooler it gets. I personally like to use my pliers because it gives me a better grip on the filament, and I just push it. You see it's coming out. It's going to get harder and harder and harder. It's going to make a little bulb at the bottom, and it's going to grab any debris that you have in there. Now that's at 160 degrees, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a thing and then pull it out. Now, if you see the end of my filament, you see how it's kind of bulbed up? That's what you want to see. That means that I pushed it in and it filled the nozzle tip. And then when I pulled it pulled out any types of metals or anything that might do that. Now, you're going to want to do this 2 or 3 times. I like to change color between red and black, just so I know that I've pushed all of my old filament out and got the new filament in there. And then also, if you're recycling that, make sure you cut that tip off and throw it away, because you don't want to recycle anything that you may have pulled in there. You're going to want to do that 2 or 3 times, then you're going to want to put your extruder back on, and then you're good to go. If you want more tips and tricks like this, then drop me a follow, double click to like, share and repost, and try to keep up.